Hello everyone, it is me Vegeta T23 and welcome back to my new What If. Today we're talking about what if Tarble went to Earth with Goku. Before I start, I'd like to mention that I created a Discord server for you to join. The link is in the description of this video, so if you'd like to join in and talk to me and the rest of my fans, it's there. I'd also like to mention that I created an Instagram so you can survey my very uninteresting life. I mainly post Osu stuff. Now back to the video. In the last part we discussed the trip to Namek and the first encounter with Frieza. The first encounter didn't go as smooth, so the Saiyans went to heal up before fighting Frieza again. Meanwhile, Tarble and Raditz went to Guru and got their potential unlocked. Guru also told them the legend of the Super Saiyan's transformation and how the Saiyans managed to go into that state. Once they actually managed to transform, Tarble took Frieza down for good. Back on Earth, King Cold arrived to avenge his son, but future Trunks arrived on the scene and disposed of him, then warned everyone of the androids. With the recap out of the way, let's continue the what if. 3 years pass and they're ready for the androids. They get to the outskirts and wait. We see Bulma with a child, of course. The androids arrive and with that, they go in the city. They find 19 and 20 and tell them to go in the outskirts to fight. They agree and depart. Vegeta and Goku turn Super Saiyan and start picking them apart accordingly. Vegeta notices Goku being slightly out of breath and asks him if he's good. Goku just says he is and continues fighting. Once the time came for 20 to die, he's nowhere to be seen. Suddenly Goku falls down and grabs his chest in pain, knowing the virus has finally struck his heart. Yamcha, now healed from a pain he endured in the city, goes and takes Goku away while they search for 20. Goku is in his room with Yamcha, Yajirobe and Bulma, panicking as to what's going on, and Yamcha explains that he just collapsed from a heart virus and went out like a dead light bulb. Meanwhile, Tarble is trying to sense the android, but fails to do so. However, after a bit of searching, Krillin notifies everyone how he found Gero's lab. At the same time, future Trunks arrives and sees the Z fighters, letting the nostalgia take over for a little bit before descending. Everyone looks at Trunks. They explain how they fought an old man and a fat Kumstain. Trunks then went into further, saying those weren't the real androids. During all the babble, the door opened to reveal the new addition, or better said, the real androids, and Gero's head on the ground. The new androids ignore everyone and just depart on their merry way, but Trunks doesn't let them as he fires a massive blast at them, just to see them unscathed. The androids then depart towards Goku, who is fighting for his life at that very moment. The squad is planning their next move, thinking that maybe Goku is safe. Trunks intervenes, saying they have to relocate Goku to a safe area. Vegeta recommends his house, Raditz recommends Kame House, and Tarble recommends a place which the androids don't want to visit again, Gero's lab. Tarble got praised for such a creative idea, and they went to town relocating him. Bulma might even get a chance to lurk around the lab to see what Gero's been doing all these years. Once they do find it, Bulma goes straight to research. She finds an embryo and is actually amazed Gero was in the middle of creating yet another android. Tien calls up Trunks to get to him, saying he found his time machine and asks why didn't he put it in a capsule. Trunks is confused, so he goes to see if his time machine is there. Future Trunks is shocked because there's only one time machine in existence, which is the one he has in his pocket as a capsule. When he got to the place where the machine was found, Future Trunks confirms that it was his machine. However, it looked aged with moss and had damage to the dome. Damage showing that someone or something blasted his way out. Soon Gohan discovers an exoskeleton of some disgusting looking creature. Soon, all the Z fighters sense strange and familiar power levels from far away. Also, there is a news report depicting that a local suburban district population completely vanished. All that was revealed was scattered clothing about everywhere and signs of struggle. Tien arrives shortly after as Piccolo explains the situation of Cell to Vegeta, and Vegeta is angry that everything is surpassing him, the Super Saiyan of legend. Vegeta then vows to surpass the limits of Super Saiyan and flies off, huffing and puffing. Future Trunks and Tarble too leave to destroy the imperfect Cell that is probably growing in his timeline to prevent another imperfect Cell later. Meanwhile, Piccolo and Tien search desperately for imperfect Cell. knowing that he has hidden his key and is ever getting stronger by absorbing more victims. Bulma is let know on the situation and puts 2 and 2 together, thinking that the embryo is probably Cell. In the meantime, Cell has become semi-perfect and beat Piccolo quite a bit. Vegeta, full of pride still, goes towards Cell to have a fight with him, thinking Piccolo is still weak. So he goes. Once he arrives, he sees Cell for the first time. With Vegeta and Cell having a short stare down, they begin the battle. Vegeta was heavily underestimating the creature, as he got pounded down like a slaughtered animal. The rest of the gang came and saw the ongoing battle, and were cringing hard. He knew he can't keep up as good as he thought, so Vegeta goes Super Saiyan and continues the battle, eagerly waiting for Cell to be defeated, so he can rid the world of those androids once and for all. But he wasn't making much dent at all. Vegeta didn't even surpass Cell in the slightest, but Cell revealed his true height anyways. Cell then went to town, basically destroying Vegeta in combat, as Vegeta falls to the ground. Cell then asks if any of them would like to die by him as well, but just as he was about to finish the sentence, Goku, who just barely recovered, went and did a solar flare, took Vegeta and pretty much everyone there, and ditched, knowing none of them stand a chance, including 18 and 16. They were taken to Capsule Corp after they agreed not to hurt Goku in any way until all of this is done for. Goku then changes the topic, asking about the time chamber. He mentions they can use it, but was limited by Kami, who is now fused with Piccolo. Vegeta, thinking of something, comes up with a concept of a new guardian. So he goes and flies to Namek with the help of his old pod, and once he arrives, he asks for a new Earth guardian, and he meets Dende. The two then get to know each other a little more, and the two then return back as quickly as they came. Once the two came back, they meet Dende and get to know him, as well as signing a contract. Goku then gets straight to the point, and asks for the Dragon Balls to be restored, and for the time chamber to be given no limits, because they have a new threat on Earth, that was shrouded in total darkness. Dende says he can do it with ease. Hearing the news, the boys prepare for the venture, and they fly to the lookout. Upon arrival, Gohan mentions how they need a plan if they want the training to be perfect. Vegeta simply ignores it and goes in the chamber by himself, exiting a day and a half later. Vegeta then tells the rest to train their muscles off in the meantime. Goku and Gohan enter, and after a few hours, Vegeta senses something disturbing. He thinks about Cell perhaps finding and absorbing 18, becoming perfect. Vegeta uses that new Super Saiyan form he acquired in the chamber and attacks Cell. Much to his surprise, nothing. Cell then kicks him down unconscious, with Vegeta heavily bleeding and left to die by Cell. Goku and Gohan exit the chamber and go to fight Cell. The two then went towards Cell, and once they found him, Gohan proceeds to pummel his ass left and right with a new form he acquired alongside Goku. Vegeta looks on in utter confusion as Super Saiyan 2 Gohan fires a massive wave, hitting Cell and defeating him. Everyone else descended to see Gohan has defeated Cell, leaving 18 the only one remaining. Krillin takes a chance and takes 18, feeling that she might change. With that, the squad defeated the androids, more or less, and Trunks goes back to the future and successfully defeats the androids, including Cell. And with that, we're leaving things be for now. Thank you for watching. If you think I should start advertising myself, then click dislike. But if you liked the video, hit that like button. If you'd like me to cover your idea in the near future, comment down below. And as always, peace out.